Hello and welcome to the Nintendo Network, and today we take to the sky with Kid Icarus, the series that was once lost but thanks to Sakurai was revived, and now we aimlessly wait for another revival. But hey, at least Smash is getting some Kid Icarus love. So it's time to use the power of flight as we dive into every spirit battle explained for Kid Icarus. It was that intro, or talk like Pit from Captain N and say Icarus at the end of everything, but decided to save your ears from bleeding. But I did make you remember Captain N, or perhaps at the least made you Google it if you didn't know what it was. Okay, now on to the spirit battles. The Centurion spirit has you facing off against 8 tiny pits while on Skyworld. Pit is chosen as the Centurions are an army of angel soldiers for Palutena's army. The pits will favor their neutral special, Palutena's bow, as the Centurions use that as their main weapon. Underworld plays as you battle it out. The 3 Sacred Treasure spirit has you facing off against Pit on Palutena's temple. Pit will have Reflect active, a nod to the mirror shield he holds, and all his special moves are buffed, a nod to how this was needed to defeat Medusa, and the Arrow of Light, which is part of the Sacred Treasures. Space Pirate ship plays as a nod to Pit having to face off against the Space Pirates in Chapter 8 in Uprising to retrieve the 3 Sacred Treasures. The Medusa spirit is represented by a giant Palutena on Find Mii, as the area does look a little bit like the arena where you face Medusa in Uprising. Palutena is a good choice as she is the polar opposite of Medusa. This stamina battle gives Palutena's super armor, perhaps a nod to how Medusa is normally stationary while you try to attack her. Gravity is heavy while Boss Fight 1 from Kid Icarus Uprising plays. The Twinbellows spirit is represented by a giant duck hunt. You fight it out on Find Mii as Duck Hunt will start the battle with Curry activated to simulate Twinbellows' fire-breathing abilities. As Twinbellows is the first boss in both Uprising and the original Kid Icarus, Boss Fight 1 from Kid Icarus Uprising appropriately plays. The Hewdraw spirit is represented by 3 Ridleys to represent the flying 3-headed serpent. You fight it out on Skyworld, a nod to where you encounter Hewdraw in the sky at first, as the Ridleys will favor their neutral special Plasma Breath, meant to resemble Hewdraw's fireball attacks. Boss Fight 1 from Kid Icarus Uprising plays. The Pandora spirit is represented by Wendy Koopa, and you have a Dark Pit as your ally. This is because in Uprising, Pandora planned on Pitu being her minion, but he betrayed and destroyed her, taking her powers. Later on, she revives herself, taking her powers back, and Pitu must defeat her again. You battle it out on the Kalos Pokemon League, which is meant to be where you originally battled her, and the bomb festivals will happen randomly, a nod to Pandora's use of bombs. Dark Pit's theme plays. The Thanatos spirit, which the name sounds like they fused Thanos from Marvel and Xanatos from Gargoyles into one. Anyways, his spirit battle is represented by King K. Rool. K. Rool will grow giant and then tiny throughout the battle, a nod to how in the battle in Uprising he transforms a lot, including to a giant Russian nesting doll. Weird. You battle it out in the Kalos Pokemon League, nodding to the Seafloor Palace where you fight him, as there is a flood chamber in the Kalos stage. In the Space Pirate ship plays. The Hades spirit is represented by a giant Ganondorf on Final Destination. Final Destination looks much like the final fight, and as the background looks like it's traveling a bit, do travel from the under to overworld in this final bout. Ganondorf's punches and elbow strikes and smash attacks are all buffed. He will also grow in power over time, showing off how truly powerful the underworld ruler is. X-Bombs will commonly spawn as a nod to Hades' final form, where he uses lasers and turrets to attack Pit. Hades' Infernal theme plays. The Specknose spirit is represented by 3 big-nosed Warios. To me, this is a little bit on the nose. You battle it out on Reset Bomb Forest in this no-frills battle as the Kid Icarus retro theme plays. The Reaper and Reapette spirit is represented by Ganondorf and then 8 tiny Ganondorfs to be the Reapettes, all starting the battle with Death Scythes. Whatever. To win, you must defeat the normal-sized Ganondorf. They will do damage if they dash into you, a nod to when the Reaper sees Pit in Uprising, he will summon the Reapettes and charge at him. Underworld plays. The Eggplant Wizard spirit is represented by Dark Pit on the Reset Bomb Forest. Food items commonly spawn and your attack and defense goes down over time, a nod to how if the Eggplant Wizard hits Pit, Pit will turn into a walking eggplant and can attack. Overworld plays. The Pseudo-Palutena spirit is represented by a Palutena on Dracula's castle. Pokeballs will appear in the battle, but only Dittos, a nod to the fact that Pseudo-Palutena was a copy to make it look like her in a trial Pit was going through. Dracula's castle goes well with the theme of the chapter as it's very dark and foreboding. Destroyed Skyworld plays. The Viridi spirit is represented by a Mii Swordfighter in her outfit, and a Kirby who represents the minion Kragloch, which is a small rock-like minion that sort of looks like Kirby, not really, but in a way. Plus, the Kirby will favor his down special Stone, which actually brings that all together. You battle it out on Reset Bomb Forest, as it is her stage, and it is a timed battle where you must defeat the Mii Swordfighter to win. The timed battle is a nod to Chapter 11 when she is setting off the reset bombs on the humans, and Pit stops the second one just in the nick of time. The enemy's special moves are also buffed as Wrath of the Reset Bomb Forest plays. The Lurch Thorn Spirit is represented by 6 Pac-Men, as each Pac-Man represents the 6 parts of the body. As it is focused on projectile firing, the Pac-Man will start with a Super Scope item, as the Lurch Thorn will launch energy balls at Pit. You fight it out on Reset Bomb Forest, as it is a stage hazard, as Wrath of the Reset Bomb plays. The Magnus Spirit is represented by Ike on Colosseum. Colosseum is much like his home that you visit in Chapter 18 of Uprising. Ike will have super armor, buffed smash attacks, and attack is buffed as well. Ike was used as they are both mercenaries with large swords. This is a nod to how Magnus is claimed to be the mightiest human in all the world. I believe our bald-headed friend here might disagree. Magnus' theme plays. The Thanatos Spirit is represented by fellow hammer user King Dedede. Being the god who forged many of Pit's weapons, including the 3 sacred treasures, meaning Dedede will be distracted by items throughout the entire battle. You fight it out on Palutena's temple, a nod to Dyntos being a god and all, as Lightning Chariot base plays. The Mimikyu Spirit is represented by Zero Suit Samus because Mimikyu will use her legs to attack Pit if he gets too close, and Zero Suit Samus uses his kicks as mean to attack. Her kicks and knee strikes are buffed and will favor her smash attacks. Also, a tidal wave of items will appear, a nod to Mimikyu being part treasure chest. In the Space Pirate ship plays. And that is every Spirit Battle explained for Kid Icarus, and my takeaway is, I really want another game. And yes, just bringing Uprising to the Switch would be nice, but let's progress the story a little bit, people. But with Sakurai's connection to Uprising, it is no wonder there are so many fun little nods and love toward the series. Even though I'm a big Kid Icarus fan, it was fun to dive back into Skyworld and remember what made these games truly fun. Thank you for joining me here at the Nintendo Network. Which one of these spirits was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, join the Discord, and consider helping out on Patreon. As always, this is the Nintendo Network signing off.